Hi, I'm Dr. Sam Bunting, and today I'm going to be talking about acne, diet, and supplements. This is a very much requested topic, and certainly in clinic with my acne patients that I see every day, people want to know what element they can control with lifestyle. Now, I think perhaps the most interesting discovery of recent times is an island in Papua New Guinea called KITAVA. And the KITAVANs are fascinating because of one fact when it comes to skin issues. Acne simply doesn't exist. And the reason for that is thought to be, at least in part, due to their diet. And that's been studied extensively. And perhaps not surprisingly, three key findings were flagged up. Firstly, the carbohydrate basis of their diet is low GI. Now what that means is that when carbohydrates like sweet potatoes and yams are consumed, they are slowly released in the form of glucose into the bloodstream, which means that they don't get rapid spikes in their insulin levels. So that was fascinating finding number one. The second was that their diet was rich in omega-3 fatty acids. So fish, eggs, and the like formed a big part of their diet. Now we know that omega-3 fatty acids are anti-inflammatory. So again, it makes sense that this is helpful in those who are acne prone. Thirdly, they don't consume dairy. Now, the dairy argument has sort of raged on, but what we think now is why dairy affects acne is because, again, it promotes the release of insulin. Insulin in the body, of course, is necessary for us to store sugars, but it creates a pro-inflammatory state. So anything that promotes rapid spikes of your insulin levels screams bad news for those with acne. So how do we interpret these findings and what do I tell patients in my practice? Well, the first thing I suggest is that they cut back on dairy. I've never been a great believer in cutting anything out, absolutely, it just tends to drive cravings. But what I would suggest is if you like your coffee in the morning, you have one good flat white and you don't have 6 Starbucks cappuccinos. And where you can, use organic milk. The second thing is to really look at your carbohydrate intake and where possible stay away from unnaturally white foods that are rapidly absorbed and release sugar abruptly into the bloodstream. So instead of the white baguette, seek out whole grain. Instead of white rice, go for brown. I don't usually advocate brown pasta because it's gross, but if you can stomach it, then do that too. Thirdly, you should boost your omega-3 fatty acid intake. Now we know this to be an anti-inflammatory move. So if you're in doubt that you're getting enough from your diet, seek out a good quality supplement, and I'll list some examples in the description box below. Number 4, boost your zinc intake. Now, I'm not a huge fan of seeking out supplements if we can avoid it. So one of the best ways to do this is actually to seek out foods that contain zinc. So my favorite being nuts. So keep a jar of almonds and walnuts and cashews by your desk for regular snacking. Despite popular belief, it's hard to get fat eating nuts. Number 5, I think it is worth taking a vitamin D supplement because if you're on a good acne program, you'll be using regular sunscreen. And people do worry about using this as a source of vitamin D, as do I, because we know the sun ages you. So just forget about getting your vitamin D from your skin and seek out a good quality supplement. And then as a general rule, I think it's wise to ensure that you're getting plenty of the colorful fruits and vegetables, leaning more towards vegetables in your diet. And for me, I'm busy, I'm on the go. The way I do this is to fire up my Vitamix and chuck a lot of green stuff in there with some ginger and maybe some turmeric for a tasty smoothie on the go. And I may share my favorite recipe with you later. So that's my approach to diet, supplements, and acne. I hope you found that useful and practical. And if you do, subscribe. Look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye for now.